Hello, my dear students. Actually, on the first day of my class, I told you that in France, people were divided into three orders. But here I write something different. On the board is called the fourth order. Where was it? How did it come? What gave birth to this fourth order? Now I am going to tell you, and I am sure you will love to hear it and understand it. From the 11th century onwards, in Europe, many things began to change. Many things began to improve. The pattern of life began to alter. In this way, from the 11th century onwards, agricultural production increased. People began to have surplus after spending, using the crops for their own consumption. There used to be plenty of surplus quantity. What is to be done? They were trying to sell it. And in order to sell that surplus product, they needed a common place where the people from different areas would come and either buy or sell the commodity. In this way, the lifestyle in Europe from the 11th century changed, and the people began to move towards a new style of life, towards the town, where the markets developed. Population equally increased. Children were born much more in larger number than before. As a result, domination, controlling, forcing them to obey law and order became a trouble. Because of the larger population, law and order became a problem. Some of them began to disobey, and if they were caught, unfortunate thing for them, but many times they were not caught, and that time the system of the land became in a big question mark of maintaining peaceful situation. From the third order of people, I told you, the category of peasants were called unfree farmers. They also were increasing in population order. Many of them ran away from their master's land, and they were hiding in some places where they were not easily found out. Many of them hid in the deep forests. Many of them were hiding in the marketplaces. They were working in many houses as daily worker or hired workers. As a result, they were not traced out by their master to arrest them and bring them back to their own manor house. These runaway farmers or peasants also were increasing more, and their best hiding place was the town, where a lot of houses were there, markets and shops were there, different type of works were available. That's why they could hide easily. And if they could hide themselves from the eyes of their master for 101 days, then they were declared the free man on earth. Now, because of this requirement of selling the excess products, and because of the availability of the service by especially the third group of people, and because of the need to sell the product and buy the product, market came into being. Markets were created. In France, the market life has got a slogan. What was the slogan? Town air makes life free. That means in the town, so many houses, so many shops, so gigantic area, so many people that it was very difficult to distinguish who belonged to the first category of people, maybe the clergy, who belonged to the second category of people, the nobility, who belonged to the common category of people, the farmers or the slaves or the serfs. It was difficult to distinguish out. By the combination of all these different people in the town, a new name has been given by the historians, is called the fourth category of people in France. In this way, my dear children, the story of France from the 9th to 16th century in Europe is that the population were divided, and in the beginning each order of the people was respected and maintained the order very strictly. Gradually that strict division could not be maintained because of the increase of population, increase in production, increase in the intellectual thought and dealings. In this way the fourth order of people were born, which was a mixture of every type of people in the town. Now I tell you, my dear boys and girls, that simple explanation what I have given in this chapter will be much more clear if you go through my video what I have just now given. Also my PPTs will follow. Over and above you will have the textbook in your hand. Please read it and become a historian to teach the future student in near future. Wish you all the best. Thank you very much.